Kishimura Koma, Molis Jumahu, Kikokolamo, Sumu!
Ooh, okay.
Yo, he's back at it again, bruh. You know what
yeah.
time it is, Nick Tuxin. Alright, looks
Tell
like I
me.
found the second ancient scroll, bruh.
Really? Ooh.
It is so clean. Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah, I got it. I found it in like some sort of like chest, bro. It was like in the water, and
Oh?
yeah, bro.
Was it
it's indeed,
TJ's?
bro. Yep, it looks like this is about TJ's story right here. It's called Chase's Siblings. Like, hold me the frick. Oh.
Okay. Ew.
Alright, let's get to it.
Bro's not
this is-
okay.
Oh, I got possessed, bro. Relax. It happens when but like, Nick, when you hold these scrolls, it happens, alright?
Oh, okay.
Alright, second ancient scroll. This is a story about what happened to the siblings that got escorted off the island. I don't know if y'all remember Bob and Jack, alright? It was back in the last story, the main story. There was that one part when Chase's siblings got escorted off the island after Chase's parents got killed. Now that's a recap right there, man. Nick, I know you cried, bruh. I know you
man.
shed a bunch of tears. Yeah,
I know.
Alright, this is about the same amount of pages as the last one.
Exact amount?
Yeah.
No way.
It's 6 pages. Yeah,
I guess
didn't
whoever
expect
wrote it, like,
that.
very organized.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's get this story started. I got some Sprite with me. Alright, get your prep going. And let's get it with part 2, baby.
Hijo de puta.
What?
Nothing, my
You
bad, bro.
shouldn't- Yeah.
I didn't say anything to you. I was talking to this
Alright.
goalie. Reflect on.
Yeah, but
Shit,
Bro was playing FIFA this time instead
I
of Rocket
know.
League, so we're changing
Oh,
it
is
up
it-
a bit.
Oh!
Yeah.
Saucy. boy.
Alright, Nick. Freak up! It's time
My bad,
to tell
bad.
a story about
Okay,
Chase's siblings. When all of Chase's siblings were escorted off from the island so that they could be under proper care, they all went on a big wooden boat. Since the family was blessed, they would be protected by new parents. While they left the island, Chase was kicked out of the temple, left alone and sad. Chase was the one causing the trouble to the temple, so they kicked Chase out of his home that he rightfully earned. Because if it wasn't for Chase, none of all this would have happened. He was the one who he was the one who completed the test after all. TJ's brothers and sisters were too young to do anything, so TJ was the oldest out of all of them. Life was bad for TJ. He lost his parents, he lost his home, he lost his island, most importantly, he lost his big Chase.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Alright, back to he lost. Yeah, all that. So this was TJ's story, since we already know what happened to Chase. You know, yeah, alright.
Yeah.
One day, on the boat, out in the open sea, there was a large, dangerous sea monster looking around them. Eventually, it took a big bite on the boat. TJ had to make a move. The captain of the boat was helpless. He's like a monkey. Yeah, there's one day on the boat.
So he's like he's a monkey?
Well, he's like a monkey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of like Sun Wukong.
So they're on a boat, out on the sea, leaving the island, and apparently they're running into this sea creature. Alright. And the only man that could protect the family was TJ. So we spawned a spear in his hand in memory of the spear from the maze. You know what I'm talking about? The maze? Yeah. The magical lightning spear that was on fire was an insanely powerful weapon beyond the gods. TJ never had to use his powers before in a moment like this. So he threw the spear at immense speed, causing the ocean to shake. The spear sliced clean through the sea, and the monster, the creature disintegrated from... the creature disintegrated. The spear sunk to the bottom of the ocean, leaving it for a guy that called himself Aquaman. So that spear turned into a trident. So it's like TJ. So TJ was behind a very ancient hero's backstory. So if it wasn't for TJ, Aquaman wouldn't have been a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because we back in like, long ago, bro. Alright. Then they left the area as fast as they could. But then they heard a loud roar. The monster wasn't dead.
Sounds
He
scary.
realized that this sea creature was a god killer. Yeah.
Oh,
Then quickly it grew tentacles and it rushed to the boat, leaving TJ shocked. He was only a young teenager at this time. So then the legendary moment came when TJ used 5% of his power to lift the creature with the water around him, and using his godlike art called 100 spears surrounding the monster, striking it and activating the lightning, then lighting it on fire. Then he spawned one spear on his hand. The big sea monster was falling back down to the water, but before the sea creature could do that, TJ threw the spear with full speed, hitting it, making it fly across the water, splitting the sea in half, causing the water to create big waves just from the wind from the throw. Yeah, the boat was moving real fast. Now thanks to the big waves. This continued for a day, leading them to their destination. It was supposed to take a week to get there, but plans changed because of TJ's power. When they docked up on the new land, the captain introduced the family to the village, leading them to their new home. The owners were real nice and welcoming. They were the new parents of the family. TJ didn't really like this, but the home was pretty nice, so he felt safe, but he was still so sad about living without Chase, and Antin and Evely. So they moved and sang goodbye to the captain, even though he was a dirty like a monkey, but he was still the last person from the island. Well, he had his family, so yay. Alright, my bad. The new parents' names were Roy, the father, Coco, the mother. They were, turn the page, they were friendly, but strict, and bossy. Alright, I'm pausing real quick. I'm getting my drink. So any comments? New parents, Roy and Coco?
Bro. Jesus. Why are they named Coco, bro?
The mom is named Coco.
Are they aware of Chase's power, though?
No, they have no idea. And then this is TJ. Chase is not here. Chase is on the island
Chase uses 5% of his power.
No, I said TJ used 5% of his power. Chase isn't here.
I heard Chase.
What?
No,
TJ.
Chase, bro.
This is TJ. This is TJ's story, alright? Not Chase, this is TJ. Don't forget about TJ, bro. Alright?
I ain't baby girl.
There's 3 rules are to never leave the village, never go out at night, and never disobey the first 2 rules. Pretty simple after all.
Okay.
They are staying at a secret village, a village meant for children without parents, an adoption village. Their environment was a pretty rainforest. So 3 years has passed growing up in this environment. It was good and healthy for them, but the fact that TJ's family really thinks they're blood related to Roy and Coco, they'll never really remember Antin and Evely. It saddened TJ. One night at the island, the captain was still fixing his wooden ship, almost completely done. To think he had 3 years to fix it, but the captain was slow and the damage was awful. But the captain saw a guy walking wearing a karate uniform covered in blood.
Oh,
you know
a karate uniform? No
covered
way.
in blood. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Say his name.
Bro, I forgot his name, but
it's
Chase's sensei, bruh.
No, it's Chase. Now
Chase?
that's the moment. So this is the moment where Chase left the dojo killing all the 67 students with his bare hands.
Oh.
Yeah. It was after this moment. Remember, 3 years has passed growing up the village. 2 years has passed growing up with the Konzo and the Luri. Yeah. So this is what's going on at this time. But the captain just continued with his night. Oh well, it's Kokushimura. Just a normal night. Then the guy covered in blood took one of the wooden boats from the captain's dock without him knowing anything. He sailed away from the island to never return. So back at the village, TJ would try and stay fit and strong. While living in a peaceful place like an adoption village, it was tough, but everyone was really friendly all around. So yeah, Chase left the island, by taking the boat. Remember, he took the boat from the
Yeah.
captain's boat dog, and he never knew that. Yeah, so Chase left the island. I was after all that bad stuff. Yeah, and then Chase was asleep for 100 years. You know that part of the story.
Yeah.
Back to it. So every morning, TJ would do his daily routine at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
1,000
dang.
sit-ups,
Oh,
1,000 push-ups, a 1,000 kilometer run every morning with no stop. He had a goal to become stronger than his older brother Chase. I don't know about that, man. Being this strong was never going to be easy. One early morning, TJ was doing his run around the village, knowing the rules that he can't leave, or else what a question not to be answered. As TJ was
That
running,
sounds scary.
I know. As TJ was running in the alley, he heard a strange sound that made him curious. And then TJ walked through the strange sound. Then it left him shocked.
Oh, shocked? That sounds scary.
Jeremy! Jeremy, bro.
Jeremy! No way! He's been
Yeah.
gone for so long!
But we don't know about Jeremy. An old friend from the island. TJ thought Jeremy died back on the island. The third test, when they were climbing the mountain before TJ was knocked out cold from a rock that fell by the cause of Jeremy. Jeremy told TJ in the ancient language, Mukas.
Ooh.
Back when they were to Jeremy, almost died on that mountain, but he caught himself. He tried to catch up with the others,
We
but
love Jeremy.
Darius pushed him out of the way. Jeremy
Darius!
was yeah,
Yeah! That's my homeboy right there.
yeah, bro. But yeah, Jeremy
my
got
homeboy.
pushed. Jeremy was too late by the time he got to the temple. Everyone was being blessed. Jeremy would be an outcast. He was the weak. He would be thrown off a cliff. But Jeremy left before anyone could find him. Turn the page.
You remember that? Hey, you remember that scroll that
What's
we
that?
found at the meeting, bro?
Yeah.
The
That
one
meme was
about Jeremy?
crazy, bro.
Jeremy
Yeah,
the
Jeremy.
outcast?
So Jeremy's an outcast. He's not a part of the Legendary
I know,
Six. He
bro.
was gonna be blessed, but thanks to him falling and Darius pushing him out of the way, because you know how
He's a
Darius almost
loser.
fought some cops. You know that Darius, he is one unique kid, and he's strong, bro. Like
He's a loser. He's a loser.
Alright, back to it. He had to get out. He had to leave the island so
Okay.
no one could find him. Because if a single person finds a kid from the test that didn't win, they would do the worst.
What
Then
would they do?
they would do worse than throw you off a cliff. They would turn 3 tests into 3 tortures. First torture, you would
Ooh.
get tied on a large stick and get burned alive while being poked by spears.
Oh.
Second torture, have your arms and legs tied to 4 horses and have them run at raging speed, making your rib apart or limbs dislocated.
Oh.
Yeah, and the third torture was the bald eagle, where you have your back ripped open and have you hang there till you die.
Are you sure? Are
So
you talking about the bloody eagle?
it's bald eagle.
It's called the bloody eagle.
It's called a blood eagle. I knew that. Oh my god.
My bad, bro. Chase just literally.
Oh yeah. You mean DJ? This is about DJ right here, man.
Nah, bro.
So,
Chase
yeah.
is communicating.
Oh yeah. Shut the freak up.
My bad, bro.
Yeah. So those are the 3 tortures. That's what happens if you get caught. If you didn't die from the test, and if you didn't win from the test, that would happen. If you didn't, you know. So yeah. The blood eagle, you know what that is. Painful stuff right there.
Yeah.
But if neither of the tortures kill you, then you get a second chance to do the test again. So yeah. But the 3 tortures was a underling of the 3 test. It was a way of motivation of winning. Either the test will kill you, or the tortures will. Not a single kid has ever made it out of the 3 tortures. So most kids would let the test kill them in fear of the 3 tortures. Yeah, man, because remember, you're only 10 years old at this time. If the test couldn't kill you, then the torture surely will. So
Oh.
Jeremy was for sure getting off the cruel island, not telling anyone, not even his abusive family. Yeah, so Jeremy's family was abusive. His parents were abusive, man. So Jeremy was leaving. I got a burp. So Jeremy took a boat from the captain and left the island. The only proper way to leave the island is to take a boat from the captain. So yeah. So Jeremy sailed. Whoa. So Jeremy sailed to a new place, feeling good about having a new home. He could finally be free. Jeremy was on that for about 1 week. He had plenty of food and water, but when all seemed nice and a large sea creature attacked Jeremy's boat, leaving his boat destroyed and the monster drowning the boat, making Jeremy float endlessly. Yeah, man, same god, sea creature, the one that TJ killed. Yep, it's obvious, man. So that was the same sea creature that TJ killed. That monster had a purpose. It's the guardian of the island, so no one could ever leave, or no one could come in. What?
I see how this is gonna go wrong, bro. I see how this can go wrong. Someone bad is gonna enter the island.
Oh, that's right, because TJ killed the creature.
Yeah, man.
Yeah! After days, Jeremy eventually floated to a new area. He was found by villagers and was taken in by them. They took care of him, making sure Jeremy was in good health. Jeremy was the first adopted child at the village, so thanks to him, he gave purpose to the village, giving it a name. He made it a place for kids like him to get a second chance in life. So Jeremy took the free...
isn't bad.
What?
Jeremy isn't a bad guy.
He's not. He just left the
He just misunderstood.
Yeah, exactly. So Jeremy took the free test and the free tortures into 3 rules, so no one could ever leave such a nice place. You get it?
Oh, is it?
It's always 3. Nope, it's just to keep people in the village, to keep them safe and the island.
So what can he do?
Test.
What
can he do? What do you mean?
I don't know, man.
Okay, just
so he can never leave.
He made these rules, man. That's how he was. Jeremy lived at the village for 3 years, but one day the villagers found out about Jeremy and that he left a very dangerous island. So they were afraid and they banished Jeremy out of their village because they could be looking for Jeremy, and if they found Jeremy hiding with the villagers, they could be tortured as well.
Ooh, okay.
They only found out about this because Jeremy opened up to them and told them. He thought the truth was the right thing to do, but Jeremy had nowhere else to go, so he sneaked into the lower side of the village, hiding in an alleyway. Every now and then, he would steal food from the kitchen, since he knows where everything was at. No one ever caught him. No one ever saw him. No one ever talks about him. He's an outcast who belongs nowhere. So yeah, he's even an outcast from the one village that accepted him. Yeah, man, tough.
The one he created.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Until TJ found him.
Ooh!
2 good old friends back from the past. So Jeremy and TJ, they grew up knowing each other like from the forest and the cave. Yeah, they were good friends. TJ felt bad for Jeremy, and though maybe he could come back out of the village, but if he did, they would kill him. So TJ had to do something about this. So then, every day on his 1,000-kilometer run, he would drop off food for Jeremy, making sure he was okay. But TJ didn't like this. But TJ didn't like that. He was feeding his homeless friend every morning. It was something that needed to change, and fast. Okay. So TJ went to go start small talk about Jeremy to his new parents, Roy and Coco. And when he said his name, Roy and Coco freaked out, telling him not to say that name. Don't say it! So,
don't say the name!
You can't say the name. They acted like Jeremy. It's forbidden.
Huh?
You can't say Jeremy in the village. It's forbidden.
Ooh.
Yeah, they acted like Jeremy's a villain, but he's not. TJ argued about this, telling them that they need to stop treating him like this. He deserves better. Then Roy was losing it, telling TJ is in time Oh yeah. My bad. Then
What is
Roy
it?
was
What is it?
losing it, dude, it's hard to read this ancient language, alright? It's hard to translate it, but I'm
Bro,
trying my
like
best.
Loki, I'm the best translator here, bro.
No. Then Roy was losing it, telling TJ is in timeout. Bitch, I kill you, he said, leaving the house in frustration. Yeah, bro, TJ's kind of a go. TJ accidentally broke the door and left.
Oh,
Coco was in fear from TJ's anger. Yeah. TJ went to go tell Jeremy that we're leaving, and they both left the village. Many people saw Jeremy, everyone freaked out having their strong chase down. Oh yeah, having their strong people chase down Jeremy and TJ. TJ carried him out the village to get him somewhere safe from the villagers' wrath. They were near a creek and found a nice little hole in the ground to chill out at. It was dark out, so TJ lit a stick on fire with his finger. TJ went back to the village to go get his brothers and sisters out of the village. Jeremy was confused on why TJ is doing all this for him. So TJ went back to the village without sneaking. He just walked out in the open like a savage. The Roy with a sword told him to get back as he was carrying Dora. TJ just wanted his siblings back, but they refused.
oh.
Yeah, bro. It's getting crazy. And Roy told them, how dare you break all 3 rules. First, you left the village, and second, you did it at night. And you broke the 3rd rule, which is don't break the first 2 rules. So then they had to kill TJ. But then he calmly replied, saying, and guess who made those rules? Jeremy!
Oh, fire.
Yeah, bro. Fire. The man you kicked out over a stupid reason because he's an outcast from an island. So.
Do they even know what the island is?
No, not
like
really.
Losers. Exactly.
Not a whole lot. So then he used the blessed abilities and set the entire village on fire, having everyone burn except his family. He took his family with him to leave the dumb village to never look back. But Dora looked back at the flames all over the village.
Oh?
They went to the creek with Jeremy to be free and to do whatever they wanted. No rules, no tests, no tortures. Just them doing whatever.
There are no rules.
Do not lie. There's no rules. Since TJ's a god, they were just fine. So they all built a cute shack and lived peacefully in a bamboo forest. And TJ blessed Jeremy with an insane amount of TJ's blood. So Jeremy is much stronger.
So he drank it?
Yeah, he drinks his blood. Bro.
I mean, it's okay, bro. But Chase's blood tastes much better.
Oh, you know it. Shined in a part of the legendary 6. He is recruited, and it is the legendary 7 now. 100 years has came. Yeah, so Jeremy is now a part of the group.
Bro,
Let's
you know
freaking
what this reminds me of?
What? Him kicking you from the live?
The 7 from Fortnite.
Dude, shut the freak. What? Anyways, 100 years has came of living this life. TJ's siblings were old enough to take care of themselves. Jeremy decided to go out and explore the world by himself. So he did. He said his goodbyes to the family. He'll miss being with Dora, Eunice, Jack, Peyton, Logan, Autumn, and TJ. They're such a good family. Jeremy would never see them again. The end. Psych! And he left, but now what?
Cold. That was cold, man. That was cold.
Else. I know. Shut the freak up. But now, what was there else to do? Wait, what? But now there was nothing else to do. They lived in this big shack for 100 years, just swimming in the creek, and hiking, and training, eating, playing, sleeping, catching butterflies, and a whole lot of other things. And, of course, listening to Jack's loud clapping, because you know Jack is Santa clapping.
Loves to clap.
Knowing he's the god of noise, and Dora was the god of exploring. Get it? Or the exploring?
Yeah!
Autumn, the god of art.
She inspired that shit.
Yeah, for real, she created it. Autumn, the god of art. Like painting, Jackson, god of...
Acting.
Oh yeah, Jackson. God of drawing. Eunice, god of singing. Logan, the god of stupidity. I mean, I'm telling you,
Oh,
Logan,
dang.
Logan is so stupid, bro. But TJ and Chase were
Don't
way
say
above
it
them
about it.
in everything. One evening, oh yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, that's their siblings. They all have their own separate, you know, unique things. All right, but TJ and Chase were way above them in everything. One evening, Dora was exploring the creek as per usual, and she saw a boat sitting there. She followed the mud tracks, and it led her to a huge building. You know where this is going, right? A boat.
Yes, I
It's
am,
been
bro.
100 years. Another boat. Yeah, man. Dora went to go tell the oldest, TJ, and they all went to go check it out. When they left the bamboo forest, they saw things they've never seen before. Roads, cars, planes, amazing technology. They realized after being trapped in the bamboo forest, things have really changed. A lot. They saw a man walk into the big brick building. TJ followed the man into the halls with bright lights. What kind of power is this? TJ asked himself. Then he saw his big brother. He hasn't been this happy in years, bruh. The two twins were finally back together after so long. The whole point of Chase creating all the buildings and towers was just a beacon to lure TJ and the family to find Chase. So their new home is at the very big building on Station Camp. After going through so much, they all finally live together in peace, even to this day. Alright. No, that's the end of the story.
Ooh, psych!
Alright, say! Put it on the site. Oh, that was actually it. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So, how'd you like it, man? I mean,
Bro, insane!
I know, right?
Bro, my gameplay is also insane. Like, bro, you should like keep talking because this match isn't over yet.
I got you. So that was the second ancient scroll. Yeah, I told you there was some action. TJ killing the giant creature, you know. So there's probably gonna be someone evil coming into the island.
Ooh. I mean, they're not gonna go save it because they're all dumbasses, and you know, like all the villagers, bro.
Wait, what villagers? They're dead.
Oh
The adoption village. The adoption village got burned by TJ.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You need to listen, bro.
My
Or
bad,
someone
bro.
was not gonna make sense.
Chase was literally like
Yeah, I know, you were talking a lot.
Chase, bro.
But yeah, man, it was crazy. So now they're all together in the building to this day.
I know that,
And I'm still looking for the third ancient scroll. I swore I saw something in the air earlier.
bro. In the
Well,
air.
I'll find it. Yeah, bro, because first I found the first one in like some sort of ground, and then I found the second one in some water. I'm finding all these ancient scrolls at different locations, Nick. Like it's...
Bro,
Come on,
different
bro.
elements. What are you talking about?
Like, is Chase not possessing you enough, bro?
I know.
He's telling you. But yeah, things are gonna start getting pretty crazy here pretty soon. Come on, Nick, you got something to say?
Yeah, bro. Literally.
I mean, there's so
insane,
much
bro.
to say.
So like now, what are they gonna do? Like Chase, TJ. Like, bro, are they just gonna go slay monsters together?
Oh man, much more than that. Much more than that. Because now Jimmy's out there, and Chase and TJ are back together. Yeah, that's all the past, and I'm still working on getting the other scrolls. But since Chase is graduating pretty soon, he's gonna leave. What is he gonna do when he leaves his only home, bro? I mean, you know what I'm saying, Nick?
Yeah, I know, bro. It's gonna be
So
really
very
fun.
curious. But got any more else to say? Anything else
Yeah,
to say?
bro. So like, man, do you need help finding the
questions?
next scroll?
Maybe.
Yo. Check
Oh
it, check
Jesus
it.
Christ, bro.
My bad, bro.
What?
My bad, bro.
Alright. So that's the second one. I don't know how much more there's gonna be.
Bro, so many.
Probably like
more.
500, 600.
7,
I don't
8,
know.
9,
man.
10, 2,000, bro. Literally like
We will find out,
2,000.
bro.
Okay.
Alright,
Bro.
that was the second floor,
I know, bro.
and that's what happened to
Anything
Chase's
else, man?
siblings. Oh, that That's it, man. That's mainly it.
No, it's not it. It's not over until I win.
I win.
Victory's